Why, hello, and thank you for choosing the Vegan Luna podcast. If you came here to listen to influencers, business owners, people that are really making a change in this world and really creating some amazing ideas and amazing inventions, then you came to the right show. This show showcases some of the top people in the world that are making an impact, whether it's the environment, whether it's for health, or whether it's for the animals. This podcast is also available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and anywhere else you can find podcasts. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Purium, for providing some of the best organic superfoods that you could find on the market, as well as Vegan Nation, who is the first ever company to create a cruelty-free currency. Alright, thank you for having us. The video that you guys are seeing right now is standard industry practice. It's exactly how animals are treated. So, my name is Kevin Luna. I'm here to speak up for the voiceless, the innocent, the vulnerable, and the forgotten victims on farms and slaughterhouses here in San Diego, which are the animals. The reason for the need of the right to rescue that we're asking for of farm animals is as obvious as your right to break a car window and rescue a dying dog from that car. The only problem with that previous analogy is that both those scenarios are illegal. It may seem logical and heroic thing to save the dog's life from a car where their owners neglected them, and that's because it is heroic, and we think that at the very least, the individual that saved that dog's life should not be punished. That's what we're fighting for today when we say the right to rescue. The other, even bigger issue is the more horrendous and sickening than what happens behind closed doors on your local farms and slaughterhouses, which is what you're seeing right now. I have been in farms and slaughterhouses personally, and a film to share the truth about what happens to help people make an educated decision on how their daily choices impact the lives of so many innocent beings. With this much demand, there's a huge amount of demand for animal products right now. It is not economically viable to save every sick and dying animal that you see on the farms, and some of those that aren't lucky enough to be one of the trillions that are slaughtered for profit. I've seen animals dying in their own feces, dying in a dumpster, dying in holes. I've seen men step on and torture
Excuse
animals.
me 1 minute, please pause the video. I just want to let you know that this is very sensitive imaging that we have not seen beforehand. We would point out that this video it contains a lot of difficult, graphic, violent footage, and so before we proceed with it, we'd like to provide all of you with the opportunity to either leave the chamber, close your eyes if you do not wish to see this content. We want to warn you ahead of time. All right, you can continue this.
All right, so as you guys can see, it's horrendous, right? And so what we're asking, how is this still legal? These industries will still profit regardless of individuals taking the sick and weak animals to veterinary care and animal sanctuary, which is what we want. If you want to see happy and loving animals that have been rescued from these places, you can visit one of the local farms, the animal sanctuaries, and see how happy animals live that aren't treated like this. Once you meet them, you're not likely to eat them. So we're here because we want to work with you. We aim to create solutions that benefit all of us and to improve the city we're all proud to call home. We have been trying to engage with you about the right to rescue for 8 months. We expect questions and a response from the conclusion of our final speaker. Let's work together. Thank you. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Please, please, please make sure that you guys share this with anyone that you think will find this interesting, and also make sure that you guys are subscribed, because I can see a lot of you guys are listening but you aren't subscribed. So please subscribe, and also don't forget to go to my website where you can leave comments and see more content at veganluna.com.